Hey guys, welcome back to another video. As you can tell, we are in a different location, and this is a different location than all my other videos have been made. We are up to 101 YouTube videos on my channel, and the goal for me is constantly making tons of videos that day, but we are going on short and strict. As you can tell, there's 40 books in the Bible in the Old Testament, and we are going to be working through the whole of that. But the reason we're doing that is because I want you guys to actually hear these characters involved and how God has helped their lives, and also in chapters, which is pretty cool. So I want you guys to actually hear that, and at the end of each video, I want to set the tone for the week and say what my goals are and what your goals are, and I don't want to pressure you in saying that. Just make sure you put that all your goals in the comments so I can read them, because I love reading comments on my channel, because it takes my heart to pounder with love and appreciation. So today we're going to be reading chapter 1 and 2 together in Genesis, in the very beginning, where it all began in Genesis chapter 1, and then the next video after this one will be chapter 3 and 4, and 5 to 6 in today's video. And all three of these videos are going to be up right after each and other, because it's going to be a quick video montage, and I decided to go ahead and do this so I can get it done for the day, so we can start each Bible's books throughout the entire week. It's going to take months of finishing all these books up, but we will go ahead and start them up throughout the rest of this week. Coming up, we're going to be starting all the books in the Old Testament, and then in each testament we're going to be doing one chapter a day after that for each book, so we can catch up along the way. But that's what I don't want to waste my time to say all this. So I better start reading on both chapters so it doesn't waste your time. So before we get into that, make sure to subscribe, comment, turn on those notification bells, turn on so you can get notified every time I upload a new YouTube video, which is going to be every single day this weekend, throughout the week, even on school days. But anyway, let's begin reading our 2 chapters in the very beginning, where everything has started in the beginning of Genesis. And yes, I do have my Bible. I'm just going to paraphrase that. Chapter 1 and chapter 2 is very short, so it won't take long reading. So let's get started. In the beginning of God created heaven and earth, and now earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God hovering over the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw the light was good, and separated the light from darkness. He called that light day, and darkness night. There was evening, and there was morning, the first day. God said, "Let there be wall between the waters, and separate from waters from waters." So God made the vault that separated the waters under the vault from water above it. And it was so. God called the vault sky, and that was evening and morning, the second day. And God said, "Let there be water under the sky, be gathered in one place, and let the dry ground appear." And also God called dry ground land, and gathered waters he called sea. God saw it was good. And then God said, "Let them produce veggies and seed-bearing plants, and trees that bear fruit in season it, according to the variety of kind." It was so. They produced veggies, plants, and bearing seed according to the kind of tree bearing fruit, with a seed according to their kinds. God saw that it was good. The evening, and there was morning, the third day. God said, "Let there be light in the vault of the sky, that separate the day from night. Let them serve as signs and mark a scarlet time. The days of years, and let them light the vault of the sky, to give them the light on earth." It was so. God made 2 lights of greater light, even covering the day, and lesser light, and covering the night. But he also made the stars. God set them above the sky, and gave them the light on earth. He opened the day and night, and separated the light from darkness, and God saw it was good. There is evening, and there is morning, The fourth day, God said, "Let the waters teem with the living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth, crossing the wall of sky." So God created a great creature of the sea and every living thing within every water term that moves about in it, according to the kind, and every vineyard, winging bird according to the kind. God saw it was good, and God blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and to so number so fill the water and the sea, and let the birds increase the earth." And there was evening and there was morning, the fifth day. And God said, "Let them produce a living creature according to the kinds, and livestock, creatures and moving along the ground, and the wild animals, each according to the kinds." It was so. God made wild animals according to the kinds, livestock according to the kinds, and all creatures must move along the ground according to the kinds. And God saw it was good. Then God said, "Let us make mankind an image of our likeness, and so may rolls of fish of the sea, and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all wild animals, and all creation that moves along the ground." So God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God created them, and male and female they created them. God blessed them, and he said to them, "Be fruitful in this year, increase number with the earth, and sustain it, and ruler over the fish, with sea and the birds, and sky, and over the living creature that moves on the ground, and the whole wind. God given every scale bearing plants and face of the whole earth, every tree and the fruit with a seed in it, they be yours food, and the beasts on the earth, and all the birds in the sky, all creatures moved along the ground, everything has the breath of life in it. I give a green plant." And so it was. Evening and there was morning, the sixth day. Those heavens, the earth, was complete in all their freest rays. By the seventh day, God had finished his work and had been doing so. The seventh day he rested from his work. When God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, because the rest was all from his work by creating that he had done. The covenant of the heavens and the earth he had created, when the Lord God made the earth and heavens. Now the sword has appeared of the earth, and no plant has sprung up for the Lord God. I have said on rain on earth, there is no one groundwork. But streams come up from earth and will whole surface of ground. The Lord God will form a man from the dust of the ground, breathing the nostrils of breathing life. The man became a living being. Now the Lord God planted a garden to the east of Eden, where he put man has formed. The Lord God has made the kind of tree grows out of the ground, and trees that were pleasing the eye of good for food. In the middle of the garden, where the tree lies in the key of knowledge of good and evil, rivers watering a garden that flows from Eden, and there separated the son from Heshron, name of the first foreign fields, and went through the entire Leviathan in their garden. The goat has land, a rosy train, and a wild ox there. The name of the second river is Gadian, and through the entire land Cushan. The name of the third river of the Tigris is among the east side of Usher. The fourth river is Euphrates. And the Lord God took the man and put the garden in Eden to work and take care of it. The Lord commanded them, "You are free to eat from any tree in the garden. You must not eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, for when you eat of it, you will surely die." The Lord God said, "It is not good for man to be a man alone. I will make you a helper to sustain him." For now the Lord God had formed out of the ground wild animals and birds in the sky, and brought them a man to see what their name. And then whatever he called a living creature, and what it was named. So man given his name to the livestock, birds in the sky, and the wild animals. But then for Adam to stand helpers was found. The Lord God called the man to fall into a deep sleep. While he was sleeping, he took one of man's ribs and closed it up in place of flesh. And then the Lord God made a woman from a rib and had taken out of man, and he brought forth to man. And man said, this is now bone of my bones, flesh of my flesh. You shall call woman, for she has taken off out of man. That's why a man leaves his father and mother, and united in wife to become one flesh. Adam and his wife were both naked, and they felt no shame. The characters in the very beginning was Adam and Eve and God in the very beginning. He created all the stuff before they made the first person, and that was Adam. So the characters basically was Adam and Eve and God in the beginning, and you heard that what I was saying. Jesus was not born yet until the New Testament. So that's when the coming of the Messiah comes, and Easter's coming up. So I want you guys to actually have that mindset for your kids and also for yourselves. And also, thank you for watching the very first episode of this. I will start on episode 2 real quick. So I see you in a few seconds. But thank you for watching today's first episode, and I'll see you in the next video. Make sure to subscribe. Bye.